Mystery Lake is now being approximately 60% nice. We have a second fisherman's sweater. Let's see if we can do even better. Hey there, Legion. It's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So yeah, we have this fisherman's sweater that we've just put on. We're also pretty tired, but aside from the fact that we're tired and the fact that the sun's going down, so we might just hang out in this general area that we're in. And yes, we're still in pain, by the way, because we have some sprains on account of... or we have leftover, we don't have sprains anymore, but we have leftover pains from the sprains. We're going to step outside because the main thing we need right now is water, especially if we're going to make it through the night. So, here we go. Now, we've already investigated the various logging huts here, and I just need to grab some fuel for a fire, which there should be plenty of sticks up around here. I also see some limbs, so we should be fine. I might just go ahead and break down one of the larger limbs I see nearby, because I do feel like the weather's about to turn on me, and I would prefer not to have it do that. It would be nice if it didn't. I don't need a ton of water, and I see enough sticks. Yeah, see, I may not need to actually put in the time to break down a limb with the amount of sticks that I'm seeing. So I'm going to try not to. I'm just going to grab these and break down a few branches. That's 3 at a time, so, you know, I'll take it. Another thing I want to check on once I've hunkered down, perhaps in the morning, is there was some discussion in the comments section, or maybe not discussion, there was just a comment when I was trying to hit those wolves a few episodes back regarding the condition of my rifle. And I'm not going to look at it right now because I'm focused on getting as many sticks as I can in a short amount of time as I can. But it's like, I really feel like the rifle was in good enough condition that I didn't need to worry about that, but maybe it's lower than I thought. So I'm going to be looking at that as well. And that may or may not have had anything to do with it. It may have just been the fact that I missed the wolves fair and square.
So
which can happen.
Nothing to drink.
Working on it, my dear. Calm down. Definitely working on it. Hey, a feather. Okay, already been here with this dead guy. Now I think, yep, perfect. Let's go ahead and start a fire. I'm not going to use birch bark. Heck no. Tinder plug. I've got cedar firewood on me. Nice. Don't remember when I picked that up, but that is lovely to know. So that will definitely give us everything we need to get the water out of this. And we're sheltered in here, even if the weather kicks up and decides to be obnoxious. So we'll get some water. We certainly have enough food. We'll get some rest. And then tomorrow, we will set out to see if perhaps the clothing cache is nearby. I have high hopes.
Perfect.
As I discussed at the end of the last episode, I'm very, very optimistic. Regarding that potential cache. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and get water in the smaller can. Water in the larger. Now. Let me go ahead and... I know I could heat this tomato soup, but I've got enough heat from this fire that I'm not worried about it. I wanted to get a little bit of hydration from that. It's my last item that can do that for me, for now. But that will at least get me through the making of some of this water.
Out here. Time to look for shelter.
Okay. So now we're in much better shape with regard to that.
I am too tired to think straight.
I know. Let's see. 21 minutes until it's melted. That's good. Just passing time. Alright, so now we're just going to wait for the remainder from the cooking pot. 42 minutes till boiled. Perfect. And we'll be good to go. Haven't been carrying a lot of water because I've generally had access to wood, and so I can just make water where I need to. From the snow. Let's see, 39 minutes until boiled. Is there anything I can do in that time? Do I have a book on me that I can read? Maybe. got the Frontier Shooting Guide. I could read this for an hour. Oh no, I'm too tired. It wouldn't work. You know what I could do though? I could totally repair this guy. And of course I failed. Alright, well, never mind. Let's go ahead and just drink the rest of that water. We'll grab the cooking pot off the fire and stumble into the
Starving.
nearest hut. How about this one? How much would it suck to get jumped by a wolf right now? Can I just ask that question and not terrify everybody? How much would it suck? I think it would suck a lot. Alright. Got that reclaimed wood. Torch out. Okay, well, we are pretty much going to go straight to bed. Let me just top off my water. And let's see, I think what I'll do is I'll eat these 4 cattail stalks. There's still more cattails to be found in Mystery Lake. And as I've mentioned a few times in the last few episodes, I'm going to be hanging out for just a bit. So I should have an opportunity to grab more. I'm not worried about running out of these permanently yet. There's plenty of exploring to do. Now, we have 1,044 calories. If I were to sleep for 12 hours, good, I would last the night. Perfect. Alright, that's a good amount of water to have on me. I'm happy with that. Yes, we do need to eat soon. I've got some beef jerky, which is fairly salty. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this last box of crackers. Rest in peace. Oh, that was only a... I was like, why is my water not going down as much as it normally would? That's only a bit of a box of crackers. That was why it was lower on the list, too. Oh no, I don't have it sorted by weight, so no, that had nothing to do with it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. 25 days, 11 hours, 20 minutes. Not bad. Weather sounds decent outside. Not amazing, but decent. Let me, before I go anywhere, let me attempt that repair one more time. Lovely. Okay. Now this one is good enough that I don't think I need to repair it. Now, I think I have some clothing items on me. Yeah, I do. It's going to take 30 minutes. We'll harvest that. It's about midday. I just don't want to waste too much time doing anything. Let's see. 45 minutes? Really? Longer to harvest the thick wool sweater? Fine. Twist my arm. Fine. I'm so excited. I want to see if the freaking clothing cache is here. I didn't even look how long it took to harvest those. It takes 2 hours to harvest a piece of or a pair of gloves. How about that? Okay. Now we're in better shape, and I've got a number of sticks on me. Let me go ahead and drop 10 of those. What else am I carrying, weight-wise? Got that wood, which I'll keep. Okay, it's the water mainly that's adding extra weight that I didn't have before. And I do have that book that I need to finish reading. The green maple sapling and birch sapling I'll put down once I get back to the camp office. But for now, let's go see about a prepper cache, shall we? I'm going to walk around the back of these logs just for extra safety. Now, there's one prepper cache in the last episode where, upon further inspection, I might not have looked in the exact right spot, and that's the one just past the... Oh man, for whatever reason, I can't remember the name of the cabin that we visited last episode where I was hoping the painkillers might be. But what you basically have to do is, if you go beyond that, and if you kind of move towards the ridge that separates that area from the clear cut, there is if you go up the left side of that ridge, like if you just look at that ridge perpendicular head on, just moving toward it from the cabin, oh, there's a wolf right in front of me, then what happens... There's a wolf over there, too. Dang it. Are you serious right now? All right. Hold that thought. I might be able to dance between these guys. We'll see. So what happens is, if you are just walking straight towards that ridge, and if you look at the left side of the ridge, it's a steep slope going up to the left, and you pretty much have to go straight up that slope, and then maybe down a little bit to the right, and you'll find your way to the prepper cache that I was trying to find. All right, so where's the wolf behind me? Right there. Where's the wolf over there? Whoa, hello. Another tree. I knew there was one tree, but there was a second tree blocking my path around it. Interesting. Did I? Oh, that's weird. That's eerie. I haven't come through here. That's a stalk from a sapling. But I haven't come through here. Why is that gone? That's disturbing. I heard the footsteps, and I was like, that better be a friendly woodland creature, and thankfully it was. Okay, so now we're going to go up here and around to the right with our fingers crossed so hard you would not believe. So if I could have my pick of a prepper cache to spawn in this zone, it would pretty much always be this one. I think we have to go uphill a little bit. I don't know if it's this low. That's the deer. Alright, so nothing here. I don't think it's here. I think I would have seen it by now from the way I'm going. Am I looking on the right side of things? Yeah, I think it would be right there if it were present. Hang on, let me step up a little higher. Nope, yeah, it's definitely that rock. Hang on, I'll go down this side of it just to make sure I'm not forgetting something. Okay, well, we're in a good spot to circle back and visit an area that I didn't fully scout out earlier, but no clothing prepper cache. Man, Mystery Lake, your rating might have just dropped again. You're down to 55. 55% niceness. Let me see if I can get to flat ground before I sprain. There's still a wolf somewhere right in front of me, isn't there? Unless he turned around. Might have turned around. See, these rocks are tripping me out. Like, makes me think that the cache is over here, but it's not. It's behind that larger rock back that way. I don't normally approach that cache from the angle I took this time, so it's a bit of a different vector than my usual. That is the spot I'm talking about. We haven't been to that train car yet. And then we can just kind of head back toward the camp office, which we can then use as a location to check another one of the cache spawn points, because I know where another one is that we haven't looked at yet. And then we've pretty much checked them all, so it more or less has to be at this last spot that I'm thinking of, unless I've forgotten one. But we'll be here for a few episodes, so it's okay. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. There could still be wolf corpses along this road, so now that I am better rested, I had the opportunity to harvest that meat if it's still there. So I might take that. I haven't really needed it, which is why I left it. We didn't have all the time in the world to harvest that, plus there were other predators potentially nearby, so I didn't want to tempt fate. But now that we've cleared some of the wolf population, if those dead wolves are still there... Oh yeah, we can't go up that way. Gotta go this way. If those dead wolves are still there, then we will...
This
Nice.
came in handy.
Practical gunsmithing skill book. I'm just gonna leave it. Game's trolling me. Revolver ammo. Anything laying around on the ground? Why am I so... I feel like I'm crouching here. I'm not. I don't know. It just seems like my character is very low to the ground right now in this particular model. This is crouching. This is not. Just very high seats, I guess. Anyway, let's go this way. Probably going to run into some wolves. And I would like also to get up there, potentially this episode. We'll see. Maybe the beginning of the next one is what's most likely. Also, since the weather's nice and clear, this gives me another opportunity as I walk down this way to check for my brass. I know where I took one shot that I didn't check previously, so it'll give me a chance to pick up some shell casings. Still getting into that habit. Not a wolf in sight yet. Beautiful day in Mystery Lake, though. Need to eat soon. You can eat right now, for all I care. It's fine by me. And this is the other reason we need wolf meat, is that we're starting to run low, and I can kill deer. Ultimately, it's the deer that I should be going for. But I've killed the wolves already. If they're still around, then I think that's what I should start with. Did I check the... There are med kits and like supply stashes here on this little hill. And I don't recall looking through them. Might have been because I don't remember how close the wolves were when we came through here last time. But I'll double check just to be sure. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, there they are. I don't know why they took so long to pop up. Yeah, check them both. Good. Long Dark doesn't normally have rendering distance issues like that. That's weird. I would have thought, unless I just wasn't seeing it, I would have thought I would have seen the that red box in the snow a little sooner. Maybe I just wasn't seeing it. All right, I've already been in here. Yep. Just making sure. A little bit of deja vu, I know. Now, the spot where I took the first shot is up here, and I see one of the wolf corpses, which is great. Carcasses, rather. Carcass. Again, corpse human, carcass animal. Okay, keep your eyes on the ground. We'll handle the food situation quite soon, I promise. Alright, so are there 2 wolf kills here? Yeah, I think I see 2. I don't recall. Yeah, there's definitely yeah, there are 2. Wait, is that a rock or a wolf? I think it's a wolf. I remember finding the other wolf that I shot at after considerable effort. Hey, there's my casing. Good. Still sitting perfectly on top of the snow, because that's realistic. I'm sure that's something that will change eventually. Because, I mean, snow is pretty much constantly falling in this game. Alright, the only thing I'm going to do before I strip these wolves of their meat is just... I need to peer down the train tracks and make sure I don't have company. Because that would be unpleasant and unwelcome. Looks pretty solid. All right, 8.3 pounds of meat on this guy. We're going to use the hatchet to get all of it. Weather seems to be...
I could eat a horse. Let's say a lot, because I love horses.
Oh, I love that new line. Yeah, the weather is starting to get a little temperamental with me, but I'm most concerned about the calorie situation here. Oh, wow, the meat is not in good shape, which makes sense. I've been sitting on it for a bit. Well, I'm going to do it. This is pretty much my only choice if I want to go ahead and harvest all this. I can cook the meat and its condition will improve, so at least there's that. But, all right, the MREs from Timberwolf Mountain have officially been spent. Sad day. Okay, so this is going to be interesting, because we're going to be fully weighed down. We're going to have full scent.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
If there are any wolves nearby, and we can't sprint because we're that weighed down by meat. If there are any wolves nearby, we're about to find out. They will come for me. From a mile away. We're very close, by the way, to the... Not only, well, of course, to the camp office. We're making our way there now, over this hill. But we're also very close to that spot where I need to check for the prepper cache. Oh, damn it. I mean, I can kill him if he charges at me, but I'd really prefer not to deal with it. I could also use decoys. But apparently decoys are not working as well as they used to. I'm going to try a good old-fashioned beeline for the office. Cross fingers. He'll probably be coming at me by the time I get in here. My heart is pounding, because I really don't want to have to waste a bullet or get in a fight. Ooh. Well, I'm awake now. I was awake at the start of the recording, but I can feel... Yeah, he doesn't see me yet. He's just following the trail. Yeah, there we go. I was right. Ooh, okay. Well, like I said, I'm awake now. Holy crap. Sometimes all it takes is a nice heart rate elevation like that, and like sensory overload. Okay, so cooking pot. Yeah, this. I'm gonna cook this maybe for the skill, but I don't know that it'll do much more than that. So why don't we go ahead and put this tinder plug on the fire. Did I only see 65% start chance there? Really? Why? We had 85 earlier with the same ingredients. Did I not pick the right thing? What am I using for tinder? Okay, well, it started. Everything's fine.
Is getting too heavy to carry.
Alright, so it's going to take a while to cook. We are going to need to put some additional... Well, I can put some fuel on this fire right now. Then put the torch on too. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Now, what... Hang on, let's also break this stuff down. Oh no, not another phantom crate. Why is it doing that? It's strange. Just 8 minutes for each breakdown, 30 minutes of fire for each one, so that's perfect. That'll help me cook. I could get another fire going downstairs if I really wanted to be efficient about this. But I won't worry about it. I'm hoping that the condition gain that we get puts it up a little bit higher to where I can at least eat some of it. I'm not going to eat lots of it anyway because it's wolf meat. And wolf meat is not safe for large-scale consumption, shall we say. All right, got that crate. else? Got a chair over here. How long does that take to break down? Oh, there's another cooking pot. Nice. An hour? I don't know if I have... I've got the other cooking pot.
This much gear.
And I've got this one too. Man, so many freaking cooking pots. Well, I guess I can leave one there, can't I? If I've got all these. Why not just leave it sitting there? I guess there's that chair there that I can break down too. Okay. Add that. Got 22 minutes. Oh, really? Only 11 minutes already? What's the condition? 66, not bad. That's a huge improvement. Let's go ahead and eat it. Lovely. Risk of intestinal parasites. The risk of was hidden against the stove, so it actually looked like I had intestinal parasites there. And then we can go ahead and be cooking another slab of that. Right here. We can go ahead and eat a second piece of it. And of course we'll have some left over. But I don't want to push my risk much higher than that. We're going to dump all this meat out back. That'll be done in 46 minutes. Or should I just go ahead and cook all of it right now? I would need to go get more... What am I thinking? More wood. More of that stuff. More burny things. And I'll be fine. So we can break down this chair in 22 minutes. And that's nice and easy. Centimeter starting to go down, thankfully. Still 3 hours left on it. Pretty good. Now, part of me does want to get some more water off this fire while I've got it going, so let's go ahead and do that. 2 hours, 31 minutes left on the fire, which is great. It's past time until that's ready. Let's just take that, and I am gonna... Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to put the rest out in the snow. If I can cook it later, then I will, but I'm not going to worry about adding more to this fire. We're out of daylight, so what I would like to do is sleep. I'm trying to find my way to the back door here in the dark. There we go. Now, I just remembered one thing about dropping a bunch of meat that way. You guys can verify in the comments because it's been a while since I practiced it, so I'm playing it safe at the moment. But I remember people saying something about how you can't, if you decoy drop meat, then the wolves will come for that. I don't know if they will while you're indoors, but as opposed to dropping it on the ground normally. I have never verified that definitively. I don't recall, but I'm just being careful. Because as those of you who have followed me for a long time know, the decoy button is never something that I've been like really keen on hitting. It's just not a habit that I ever picked up. Oddly enough. 18 minutes till melted. Perfect. Yeah, we're in good shape here. I'm going to drink that water, and we are good on calories, thanks to the wolf meat. Let's hop in the bed. Sleep for as long as the game will let me. Which is not going to be 12 hours. It'll be more like 8, but that's fine. We're out of daylight anyway, so this will put us right before dawn, hopefully. Perfect. It is right before dawn. And it's really dark. But hang on. Let's get a lantern lit. Lantern. There we go. Do I still have that other storm lantern I picked up too? I think I do. I'll have to harvest that real quick if I still have it. Let's see. I do still have it. Okay. I'll have to get rid of that. And I have the birch saplings, which I'll go downstairs and put up real quick. But we are 30 minutes into this episode. I will stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to check out that prepper cache location nearby, because we're narrowing them down. Unless it's the one that I overlooked a few episodes back, we can always double back as we continue to look for the moose in the zone. But unless it's that one, then the next location I check might be where the prepper cache is. It's not as exciting as the clothing prepper cache, unfortunately, but that's life. Oh, what you doing? Thank you. That's what I wanted to do the first time. All right, so we're going to have those curing, and we're also going to break down that storm lantern because I've been looking that around for no reason, and I forgot about it in between episodes. So I'll stop this one here for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.